I gotta plug the channel too. Duh.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's what we're here.
Are you in the Fumble Discord?
I have it. I never look at it. Yes.
Because you could go and put it. There's a streams category there as well.
Oh. There it is.
Technically, he has already warned, I guess.
Technically. Alright, so welcome everybody to the NBFL playoffs. We are on the AFC side of the bracket this time. We've already got 2 NFC games down, but AFC, not to be forgotten, we've got the Indianapolis Dorks, the Orcs in red, at least on my screen. New Ziggland Chariots, Chaos Dwarves in blue. Wolvez coaching the Chaos Dwarves. Aste, legendary champion of the people, coaching the Orcs. Is that accurate, or are we giving him too much credit?
I mean, it's hard to not give him too much credit. So.
Okay. In the booth, we've got Bezakistine, coach of Houston, who knows Astaflix well from their AFC South battles. Dash is listening in. I am ex-convict. We are not in the playoffs. Well, Dash is, but he shouldn't be. He should have lost to Stim, but he ruined my predictions because he's mean. So.
Hey, he ruined his own predictions as well.
That's true. He did pick himself to lose that game, if memory serves. Either way, we've got some aggressive Orcs. They're going to have 1 bribe, 1 extra apothecary for the inducements. They've got 14 players. Chaos Dwarves should have 13, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
13.
14 on 13.
14 on 13.
I mean, and the bribe's interesting. I mean, there's so much thick skull on the dwarves that, like, you know, do you really even want fouling to be a plan A in this game? But having the bribe makes it a little safer to do. We'll see. Maybe you should have taken 2 babes. Don't know.
Maybe. There are 2 rookie blockers on the field for New Zealand. They were supposed to miss one of them for this game, and the other one you said got killed late, right?
Yeah, that one died last game, and the other was missed next game, and he cut the missed next game to so he could have a full 6, which I do think is the right decision.
Yep. I do wonder if the fouling strategy for Aste would have been better if there was only 5 blockers, because once you get them from 5 down to 4, the strength matchup just really starts to favor the Orcs. But now that there's 6 blockers again, and for some reason there's also a brand new Minotaur seeing his first action ever on the biggest game of his career.
I mean, you know, yeah. I thought that maybe after firing his rookie Minotaur and then winning, he might have been like, maybe playing without a Minotaur makes some sense. But, you know.
Well, I mean, this is also the man who drafted a super stat Bull Centaur without block after currently already rostering a super stat Bull Centaur without block. But then he got both project players to block. One also has dodge now, so they're a problem. You got Andre Tippett, movement 8, agility 4 block. Travis Lewis, strength 5, agility 4 blodge. So 5-4 BD, 8B4.
The dorks get an extra reroll.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's not certainly getting one in the second half where you have overtime potentially, but you know.
Oh, well, I lost all my markings because.
Oh, he rejoined. Yeah, that would do that. Which is also weird.
All right. Well, now I'm definitely rooting for Aste. So I now have to type all these again. Ridiculous. All right. Well, we got a stun.
Fortunately, I started late, but yeah, stun. Troll doing what trolls usually do. Oh, big.
Ooh.
Is that Napo? It's not. But could it have been?
Um, I think it maybe should have been. I unironically think that. Okay, I mean, that's not the best one. It's hard for me to tell who's who on this team, because all my markings disappeared. But still,
If it makes you feel any better, I did not have
three
that guy
guard,
marked.
three guard, as Chaos Dwarves against Orcs seems not ideal. It also is going to make it so like Aste can foul even with like, more reliably.
Except he's not going to this turn. Hmm.
Well, there's nothing worth fouling yet. I imagine the fouling's mainly going to get saved for if he gets a shot at any of the good ones. I mean, hell, I tried to foul one of those bull centaurs,
Huh.
which in retrospect was a pretty big mistake.
Was it?
Um, Maybe, I don't know.
Did you remove
I
it?
think no. I think
Okay.
the bigger problem was I accidentally selected handoff instead of pass the next turn, and that wasn't smart.
Yeah, that'll get you in trouble a lot. So, Wolvez,
All
maybe in
right,
a little
Dash
bit of
would not
trouble
have.
already. Yeah.
Dash would not have
What
AFO'd
is
it. I mean,
what
I
is he
have a
doing?
hard time. I have a hard time in the playoffs thinking, overtime's fine. Um, and I mean, part of it, like I rarely choose to receive anyway. So I'm normally kicking, but I'm always kind of thinking about how am I gonna like win my offensive drive. So claw blitz, I don't think that surprises anyone. Do we even the numbers back up immediately?
Nope. Yep.
For you?
I am very bad at predicting things, apparently.
No, we don't. You're right.
No, I was somewhat correct. Yep. Astaflix with the extra apothecary does what Wolves didn't, and Apo to KO.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about that one.
Wait a second.
after just saying the other one should have, but it's a guard line work, man.
It's true. I mean, having the numbers advantage. If Asti is able to lean on the Chaos Dwarfs for the rest of the half, then maybe it makes sense. But I don't know. Your point is valid because Chaos Dwarf blockers are so valuable. You're exposing the Hobgoblins, the Bulls have less shielding. The Minotaur's got to start actually doing stuff besides sitting there. On the Orc side, you've got 4 experienced Black Orcs. You've got 4 experienced Blitzers. You got the Mighty Troll with block. And you have a Dirty Player. So you're right. I'm not sure that guard line work makes a difference. But
I mean, you can make a pretty decent argument. It's your least valuable player, mainly because it is.
yeah, Dark's right. That blocker was also a blodger. And against a team that has a mere 2 tackle, one of them has the ball. So essentially it's 1 tackle. I should probably mark the Black Orc that has it. He's up top. Yeah, that does matter. So I should mark the Frenzy 2. Frenzy Juggernaut. Favorite combination.
And we got 2 of them.
Hmm?
No,
Oh,
we've got one that has jugs. The other does not yet.
Not yet.
I don't like the way Aste makes it work. I'm sure that surprises no one.
I mean, he was able to get Roy in the draft, the Strength 5, Diving Tackle, Guard, Block, Mighty Blow, Black Orc. I don't
that
think I
player's good.
love Diving Tackle on it, but everything else is great.
I mean, considering the division at the time, diving tackle's pretty good.
That's fair.
Like, so it's now if both elves in the division aren't elves next season, which could be possible, it'll be a little less good. But still useful, especially once it gets to stand firm. I mean, it's like the thing is, once it has stand firm, you kind of have everything you want, and so the diving tackle is just extra at that point.
True. That's
I do think
some aggressive ball movement.
Yeah, I was about to say, is Asti going to do his just like, real aggressive, possibly even score early thing? Because that would make me feel a little bit dumb for picking him.
Yeah. what's the point of knocking out a Chaos Dwarf blocker and then scoring in 3 turns and bringing him back potentially, right? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's just getting as close to that end zone as possible and then just sitting there. Force the Bull Centaurs to do something or just run away.
What are we doing here?
Stuff.
Does he not realize that Chaos Dwarf is strength 4 and blotch? He does not. He just marched the claw for like no reason.
But if you put the troll... Wait, has the troll moved it? I can't tell. Looks like he has not.
Yeah, the troll's moved.
Oh, it's moved.
I thought he was bringing up the troll for a second assisting and a blitz there at first, which still didn't make a lot of sense to me. Or maybe he's just marking the mark.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us are, how do you put it, bash coaches. So maybe we just don't understand this grand strategy.
Man, I'm a better work coach than Aste, I can tell you that.
Well, he's made the playoffs with them, so he's doing something right at least. Dash, seeing a potential 50-50 shot at the ball.
No, like I legitimately have a higher coach rating than he does with works, so that's just fact.
All right, well, fair enough.
Oh wait, never mind. That's only if I look at his. Okay, I have a higher win percentage. That's what we'll go with. Whatever makes me look better, that's what I'm choosing to be the
selective metrics.
Important.
Okay. Well, marking did not go well.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're doing that at all. Like, even in slightest.
Well, if you're gonna mark it, you're marking it to make sure it can't block or blitz like a black orc or a blitzer. So marking it with a black orc kind of
makes no sense.
Defeats the purpose, right? Unless I'm just like absolutely missing something.
Yeah, I don't know why you just like hand it on a platter like that. Especially with you already using your extra apo on a questionable decision. Like, I don't know, man. You know?
To be fair, I don't know if you remember the game, you may have not been there, but the NCBB championship between my Lizards and freshman Skaven, that was his Super Rat team where he had like the Claw, Mighty Blow, Storm Vermin, the Strength, Block, Claw, Guard, Tentacle, Rat Ogre, and Rodnax, and plus some like other gutters and stuff. But I marked that Storm Vermin almost every turn with like just some random ass skink. And that dude had like 5 casualties that day. But those are skinks. It's not a black orc.
Yes, I believe it was not a skink that marked in this situation. And so now Aste's very quickly gone. Well, I mean, I guess we're even on numbers, right? But now he has no appos for the rest of the game against Claw. And if anything random goes through, he's in tons of trouble. Now, like, I mean, it doesn't seem like Wolvez has really...
Oh, no, we're getting a rookie minnow blitz.
So he can go for the surf? He can. It's just 2 GFIs in the snow. How hard can that be?
Yeah, it's plausible. Oh, yeah, I did forget the snow is going to make a fair difference there. Is he going for the blitzer?
No, maybe he's going for the stand firm. Yeah. So he stood up so that he couldn't not stand firm and then force the... Well, I actually don't know why he stood up because it's going to be a 2-die anyway because of horns.
Right, but he's also going to... I'm assuming we don't get knocked down next, or we get knocked down but move back. We're going to get a good follow-up block on the Minotaur. And he's a nice juicy AV8.
Alright, well, come on.
Or we could be setting up to counter surf the minnow. It would take a lot of work and it would not be worth it, but it would be entertaining, and that's why we're here.
That is kind of what we mainly want to see is entertainment. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah.
Will we get the first time out? That's what I'm waiting for.
Okay, we just got a Minotaur dodge, so that's not something I thought we'd see.
Yeah, I don't think we can surf it now.
Marking the
Okay,
claw
well, we're
guy
just gonna
with the
let
troll.
Claw get a free block every time.
He does have the blockers very well isolated and on the ground, though.
Taken care of.
So that part he's doing a good job of. Good stun.
Yeah, I mean the score feels fairly inevitable if he wants it. It's just, is he going to be able to stall it out? You know.
Yeah, I mean the blockers are useless at this point. Minnow's absolutely useless. Claw guy is marked by the troll, who does have AV9. Well, AV9 doesn't matter, but does have regen. Yeah, I mean the bull centaurs can try to make a play, but Wolves doesn't seem like the guy to risk them on frivolous shit.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like the standing up
into
this
the claw.
blitzer. All you're doing is right, and I don't know that you need to be doing this mass marking thing. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's very few people who enjoy marking players at questionable moments more than me, but I'm not sure I can get behind all of.
Badly hurt. No. Close.
You're not doing too well.
No, I'm. No.
Yeah, your little predictions are so far missing.
It's just the big predictions are the one that matters.
Yeah, and, well, they've been going well these playoffs, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, I blame everyone
Anyway,
for
yeah,
getting their games played ahead of time. I mean, the first Saturday that the playoffs up, like, really, guys, you just couldn't wait.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciated it. Anyway, I'm kind of curious. Are we gonna see him? Is Wolves gonna really like try to move in at all?
He's going to have to threaten a little bit because now Aste went from a position where all the blockers were on the ground and he had the claw guy marked, and now it's like, okay, Troll's isolated, 50% chance it doesn't do anything. Now your Blitzer's in trouble. Your Lino that you spent the Napo on is in trouble. All you've really got is the 4 guys plus the ball up top, and
Yeah, I wouldn't say that those guys
for
are in trouble. I'd say I have my 2 guys and you have your 4 guys, and none of them are in the play.
Well, they're not in the play, but we're not going to be able to sit there for 4 turns. So those 2 guys are just going to get beat on. Then the Bull Centaurs come over. The Strength 4 Claw guy eventually meanders on over, and all of a sudden it's like, we're kind of stuck up here with no reinforcements.
I don't know, because like you have 5 and he has 5.
It doesn't help my argument that Wolves
like
moved all of his guys to the middle this turn.
Right, like, I mean, you're just kind of gonna get to keep walking down if you want to. I don't know that we do. I never 100% know what we're gonna be getting from Aste.
No, no one does.
Are we gonna?
We're not going to get a full cage here, so we're going to have to, what, screen?
Yeah.
I was looking for a crazy play from the Bull Centaur, but diving tackle's in a good spot.
It's not even crazy. Tippett can just blitz the ball.
Oh, I was looking at
wrong one. The other
Lewis,
one.
But, so Tippett's moving 8, so we got 1. Well, I'm assuming we're going to knock down the blitzer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really want to do the
3
GFIs.
GFIs.
Well, we got sure feet, but do we need to be aggressive?
You can't. Nope.
I was gonna say it's a big dodge, and then the troll naturally, and then he rerolls it.
Oh, loner reroll.
I love it.
I mean, can't take it with you, right?
I
And this one's
guess.
gonna mark the Minotaur, or maybe not.
Still fair.
I guess not making Minotaur makes sense. I mean, he's gonna have to blitz to get up, most likely. Which I don't think you really want to do if you're Wolvez, so that the Minotaur might just be gone.
Yeah. Which is kind of a problem. Watch him get up. Okay, I was going to say, watch him just move. That's kind of a problem I had with Demons of Corn. A, it was Demons of Corn. B, I wasn't very good at making sure the Bloodthirster didn't get isolated or ganged up on, like by going too far. So he got taken out of a few too many games.
You can imagine. I mean, like, my main wild animal experience was with rats, where it's like, yeah, the Roger, he can be completely out of the play, and does anyone care? Can't reroll this.
Please don't reroll. He's being sarcastic.
I said can't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you're getting reroll this, you're basically saying we aren't planning on trying to stop the drive at all.
Basically. He's really thinking about it. Or he's looking for a chain opportunity somewhere. Because, I mean, we can blitz the Orc Lino and push Travis Lewis, but you're still marked by diving tackle no matter what, so... Unless we get our blocker in that corner? I mean, if you block the Lino with Travis Lewis, you can get him away from the diving tackle, but probably just move right back.
And things are pretty well tied up right now.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's not. Dude, if we're wasting Andre Tippett by blocking the troll this turn, like, what are we? Why do we even have a movement 8, agility 4 Bull Centaur?
Yeah. What's the other one that's dodge?
I don't think we blitz this turn, right?
No, we haven't.
Hmm.
Not really sure why we aren't blitzing with the Bull Centaur.
There's a lot of things we're not sure about, but what else is new? Maybe it's a misclick, but he did it twice. He selected block and then did something else and then came back to it, so... I don't know, maybe we just missed the blitz somewhere, but...
Now we do have a situation here where Aste is a little overly tied up now. And his players can't really get too many hits.
Going for the aggressive shot on Travis Lewis. I don't hate it. You got Mighty Blow, you got Tackle, and he does have a niggling injury. Oh, well now I hate it.
And now it's looking pretty bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a chain push where we can get one of these blockers in range to tag the ball, or even hit the ball?
I mean, the blocker can just blitz it right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't want to double GFI in the snow.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want,
I mean,
if you want
technically,
the option.
yes. I mean, well, technically, you can just roll like 18 sixes in a row and do almost anything in this game, but yeah, this is where not having Andre Tippett free really hurts. If he was sitting in the middle of your logo, for example, and then Aste double skulls to end his turn early, you can swing around, hit the ball, or do something. So having him, play patty cakes with a troll down here is just really wasting his talents. We were doing commentary one time for an NCBB semifinal between Kazarik's Duke Lizards and Serge Taco's Chaos Dwarfs, where neither of these bulls, but it was Everett Paulson and Joey Mendes who were similar dynamic duo for Bull Centaurs. But Mendes in particular, no, it was whatever the other guys, I forgot his name already. Paulson, he just kind of sat there in the middle and blocked a Saurus the entire time, and Menno was just constantly griping. He's like, he's doing nothing. Get this guy free to make some plays, and they sat there throwing blocks, and dude just walked around him and went down and won the game. And it's like you have these dynamic players, do something with them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there were some opportunities here. And like, the Chaos Dwarves do have pretty, pretty. They do have dominion over the middle of the scrum here, but that ain't where the ball is. And I'm just, I like you should minimum have been able to pressure the score next turn, and now I'm not 100% sure you can.
Yeah. And I mean, you are a different Chaos Dwarf team. You specifically built your team around these two Super Bull Centaurs who could score. Like last year, they were in like a scoring race with rats. Like that's how many touchdowns they're scoring. So you can score in 3 turns with this team. But you're not giving yourself the best opportunity by just sitting here and letting Aste sit there. Right?
Right. I mean, that's true. Dash. Maybe he'll use his blitz this turn. Um,
This
I mean,
game is
it's
so
still
awful that Happy Brew just left. And that's saying something.
it's still definitely like possible, right, to get a little bit of pressure. But I think it should not prove too terribly difficult for Asti to get another turn stolen. And like at this point, in every turn that Asti can stall is big in the snow, right?
Yeah.
Like a 2 turn, I mean, like this Chaos Dwarf team's good.
Well, there's our timeout. Surprised they
Yeah.
didn't blitz the Hobgoblin there, but
It is a great response. Although, like, to be fair, it's the playoffs. So, you know.
in general,
I
play
disagree
fairly
with what
fast.
Wolvez asserted yesterday that them taking the time limit out was a good change in the rules. I think it's very much not one of those.
I feel like I play relatively fast, and so yeah, I, I don't play a lot of C, B, R, whatever. I only play 2 leagues where generally people are under 4 minutes without a problem, but in environments where people could be taking 4 or 5 longer turns, it would be very frustrating to sit there and just have them think over what seems like very basic turns.
That being said, like, I'm definitely Aste goes a little overboard with it. No one even remembers what LB4 was.
I don't even remember that system. Two
Yeah,
Jet 5.
Minnow blitz the ball, 100%. It's the
Yeah,
play.
that's the play.
I
Tight
mean,
end
like,
section. Okay, I mean that does ring bells. LB4, whenever you went over on your turn, it started taking away from your like 10-minute extra bonus pool, and so if you needed 10 extra seconds on this turn, 30 seconds here, a minute there for whatever
yeah,
reason,
it's a
if
chess
your
clock.
dog has to go outside, do they do that in chess? I don't know, but
Yeah,
okay, so
they do something like that. Time banks.
okay, that makes sense
Um,
then.
no, like that, I'm definitely fine with because I do think like to me it's the people who like when I played Thorolf in a playoff game and he went over 5 times in the first half, and going in the second half, I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna have to fucking time you out because this is ridiculous. Like, it took over an hour just for him to play his turns. Like, that's not counting the amount of time for me to play mine.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I know Blood Bowl can
I
be
was on a
complicated, but goddamn.
Yeah. I mean, there's a tipping point for me where I'm like, okay, now you're just like you're wasting my fucking time. Um, you know, because I was at my grandparents too for like a week.
That just sounds awful.
Yeah. That was a while ago though. I remember that game because I snaked away a score and turn 8 and turn 16.
Damn.
And the only reason he got the score on turn 8 after I snaked was because I didn't time him out beforehand.
The reverse
Ooh,
JR.
dub skulls.
That's fair. Aste rolled one, so.
Yeah, guard. For me, it's just people like there's a limit for me where I go from okay to see like again this is another turn like so what's your plan?
Nothing's been accomplished yet. If you had like three claw blockers, this strategy like might be fine for the long term. Like you remove a black orc, you remove a blitzer, second half gets easy. Overtime's in your favor, but it's just like nothing's been removed in like literally 5 turns.
If he's blitzing the ball now,
Oh no,
why'd you move all your players first? No, we're not blitzing the ball.
the same guy was staying fair.
Okay, so now this is like the easiest cage of Asti's life, and he'll score a turn. So now you're trying to cage dive, I guess. I don't know. I feel like there was an opportunity after Asti did the greed re-roll and the double scold right after. That there was just a really good opportunity to put a lot of pressure on the ball.
Yeah, this isn't some regular season game in week 5. This is a playoff game, and
That being
you got to
said,
play to
who
win.
knows what the hell Asti's actually doing?
Asti is fine encouraging Wolves to do whatever he's doing here in this scrum.
I can't. I'm struggling to figure out why we're double marking there.
Bash coaches, they do things differently.
I almost think we're going to be blitzing which one is that? Blitzing Lewis with the ball, but
That'd be a little insane, but hey, it's Asti. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd be right next
okay.
to the Minotaur.
So
Or
we're blitzing. Lundy is going to blitz him, I presume. But you better get him down.
yeah. No, he's not scoring.
No,
He's
there's
gonna.
no way you can score here.
He's probably going to top of column 2 with this blitz. Right there's fine too. Then we're blitzing with our black orc, and
That being said,
hmm,
hold up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Okay.
10, 11.
Aggressive
Yeah.
reroll, get the pound. Nothing going. See,
Well, there's a surf here.
just imagine if Andre Tippett wasn't like just fucking around
Right,
down
if he
here
was
with
in.
this troll.
Yeah, but he can surf the ball.
1, 2, 3.
You just you gotta double
2,
dodge
3, 4, 5,
through
6,
the
7, 8.
lineman.
1, 2, 3, and then yeah, and then
Double
brilliant.
dodge through the lineman. I mean, just like do it, you know,
Do
and
something
go
this
score.
half, yeah.
It would be amazing.
36 minutes of scrummage. I don't know. So much has gone on, yet so little has gone on. How many blocks have we got on each team? 16 and 22. See, half my goddamn roster would be out if I was in a game like this.
Then
Well, you would almost never take this many blocks and a half, but
I probably take more blocks than you think.
your lizard sure as hell did. Your wood elves,
Yeah.
for the most part, seems like you're pretty solid at avoiding it. But yeah.
Not solid enough, at least not this season. But yeah, no, I mean, Dash, I think like you have to try it. Then again, I thought you had to try the
We've
ball
suggested trying various tactics throughout this, so that also blocks your path.
Yeah.
So we're just happy to let Aste score and do exactly what he wanted and leave you no time to counter. So we're hoping for overtime, I guess, is our strategy.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna see a fairly basic block. Because like you can't mark the ball, right? Like that's not doing anything for you. That just gets you served. You're pretty guard locked elsewhere because you're low on guard.
Can Travis Lewis do anything fun?
He's marked by diving tackle. You could try to cage dive with him. Right? Do the half dive block here. Although then I would have wanted to bring this guard in to make it a one dive. No, it would still be a half dive because of string 5. Yeah, do the half dive block and then blitz. Yeah, no, he can surf.
But you would have to go through the lino and then like another dodge through the blitzer's tackles into.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean that's why you got these guys, right? For the no pun intended, for the bullshit. Guaranteed Aste throws a block here. Guaranteed.
no, that's not the question.
And now we blitz the Hobgoblin after we make it a 3 die if we can, which we can't.
No, you got to set up a gang foul on Travis Lewis.
You do have a bribe.
Just don't roll a 1 on the bribe and you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shame your Bull Centaurs want more free this half.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, nothing, damn. Sturdy Hobgoblins. And there is our long-awaited touchdown. I don't think we're getting a counter touchdown here in the first half, but you know.
Not. It's possible. We got the reroll. You know, the snow might go away. The teams, I mean, Aste does have 3 stand for him. He just put on the line. I don't know if he's going to.
Without the apothecaries, I'd be a little hesitant to. But like you said, if snow goes away and he sets up for the 1 turn, I mean, the order of operations is the other way around. But, you know, those bulls can do it.
Yeah, I don't know that. I think Aste's fine being out of Appos right now.
Oh, did
All
that
things
blocker come back?
considered.
No, the blocker stayed out.
Blocker's still KO'd, so that's gonna be a big KO roll.
Yep.
But like, if you're Aste, your entire worry had to have been just okay. What the hell? How delayed are we on the stream? Okay, I just was way behind because I had it up.
Okay.
Okay, back to what I was actually saying. Um, with Aste, like your worry was being forced to score early. I think, if you told him, hey, you're gonna have to use both Appos in the first half, but you score turn 8 and you have everyone available still,
I think you
I
take
think
that.
you'd take that and run.
Yeah. Plus, cherry on top, you still have the bribe available.
I mean, Wilves, you should have taken the shots despite the blizzard.
Yeah, I remember there was a game in
But
the
also,
snow. Go ahead.
they're likely not available if it's not a blizzard, right? Like, Aste's probably sitting there thinking, well, these are 3 pluses and then 2 pluses, it's fine.
Kind of
So,
bait someone into it, yeah. There was a game in the snow where my much beleaguered Demons of Corn actually had a good shot to beat Menno's Chaos team, even though he's beating the shit out of me. And I think I needed to do like 1 extra or 2 GFIs in the snow to get out of range. And in my head, for some reason, like I always think of the snow as like something you just absolutely can't GFI in. Like it's a 5+ or something. But
yeah, it's just 3.
it's just a 3. So
Like, we'll do 3 plus dodges all the time.
yeah, I do 3+ leaps all the time, like frogs and shit.
Right.
Even though I don't want to, but
Ooh. Aste, you may have fucked up a little bit here.
how so?
There's grab on the Chaos Dwarves, right? So he can get the Chaos the Bull Centaur out this way. Yeah, like you either needed to put 3 stand firm on the line of scrimmage and just have it locked down. And also, I don't like this whole, like, I understand him hiding some of his good players, but if there's a riot, you're just fucked. I think that he could get punished really hard here, and if he does, it's hard to say he doesn't deserve it.
What is Wolves setting up for, though?
Yeah, Wolves is setting up for if he gets a riot, the setup makes sense.
Set up for one of the two, I guess. Garg, I definitely do not hit all the leaps. Sometimes. But.
Yeah, I want to see where the rest of the guys go. Like, it's, the way he was starting his turn, it's like, okay, this is pretty clear. But now it's like,
All right, so what are we doing here? We're using our grab guy, moving. Wouldn't we have to clear the spot where Ebron is to grab? Or am I misremembering how grab works? Is grab like reverse sidestep where we can push him below Ebron right from where we are?
Yeah, okay. You can just push him down.
Okay.
And then
you block with Ebron after you fill in the square.
You block.
Alright, so we're movement 8 with sprint, so really we just need to get to what, column 11? That's easy.
Right. Yeah.
And then you could even blitz the lino at the bottom to make a better path if you need to.
Yeah. If you're gonna do, at minimum, the lineman needs to be up 1. Because that just shifts everything over a little bit. But really, you can't get away with having him on line of scrimmage. Like, if you're gonna put the one stand firm, the one really good player, then you should probably put
all of them
and just lock it down. Or 2 of them in the troll, right? Because troll's gonna be harder for him to do stuff on his own. So anyway, let's see if this works, and then my call is in 15 minutes, so I have to jump pretty soon.
Cool. Extra reroll doesn't overly matter.
Great kick for Wolves, though.
Yep. Gotta get a push. There we go.
I mean, if it takes him 4 minutes to do this dash, I ain't even got words.
But yeah, the setup's the hard part. As we said, we need at least one more push, but now we're getting somewhere.
It's pretty solid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're probably gonna have to pass though with Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, we probably needed to do the handoff to start the turn.
The 3+ catch. Yeah, I mean it's not. It sounds
Because well,
bad, but
I guess
it's not.
I mean it's marginal. I guess it's gonna be like a 2+2+ instead. But probably.
Okay. Block with the bull. Push our boy Tippett one more. Blitz with a blocker. Free him up. Pass it to him. Oh, don't block with that, dude.
It doesn't matter. You can do it either way. Because I mean, you're re-rolling the both down regardless, right? So you don't have to use the bull centaur. So if you're going to do that, so you can then do a 3-die blitz with the bull centaur
That's fair.
later, like go ahead. But I don't know that it was one of the two options. Like yeah, this is
Push Tippett. Use the defender stumbles. You don't need this guy on his feet anymore. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah, guard, but there's no way he'll fail the GFI though.
See, we've been crapping on Wilson for years. He's gonna make this pass and lead the team to victory, isn't he?
All I have to say is this turn just shows why 4 minutes is actually too long of a time limit, and we should make it like 2.
You're probably right. Ooh. Okay, we get it. Wow.
Big.
So
Score
apparently,
and-
not stalling, or rather, not stopping the stall at all, doesn't matter.
No, I mean it's like. Garp, what were you saying?
I don't know. Shouldn't be anywhere you can see. So, yeah, that was a well done one turn by Mr. Wolves. Opportunity presented to him when that random ass Orc Lino was on the line, and he capitalized.
Yeah, I mean you can. Well, yeah, you shouldn't rely on one turns. Like he relied on his opponent making a mistake, which hey, it happens. And it was a good one turn. He did everything right, for sure. But yeah.
Could have given yourself 3 turns to score, 4 turns,
But yeah,
2 turns.
Aste's gonna be should be kicking himself for that setup. I don't know if he just didn't even realize grab was there or what was going on, because that was, I mean, he took grab for a reason, right? And like we just saw the reason.
Yep.
So he knows how to use it.
Also,
use it well.
Also,
Big moment.
grab is like good. It's just a good skill in general.
And now this like just fundamentally changes the type of defense Aste can play.
And as Dash points out, that blocker is back.
All right, well, I will let you do the second half without me because I have to go and sit on a phone call while not saying very much at all, hopefully.
He said, I have to go do anything else but watch this half.
I'm actually excited for this half now, but I was thinking I'd be back for overtime for sure, but we might not have overtime, so.
That's true. Well, we'll see
Anyway,
in an hour, and this game will still be going, probably.
Yep, I will, I'll check in a bit.
Cool. Dash, Gark, either one of you want to step in? We really need Gark to step in one of these days. I don't know if you don't have a microphone or what, but... Dash, hello? You've unmuted, but if you're saying something, we... Hello?
How about that? There we go.
Cool.
Helps if you actually plug your headset in correctly.
Yeah, that's usually one of the requirements. So, not the textbook defense from the Chaos Dwarves that we would expect, but all's well that ends well, right?
Yeah, they. Well, Aste's certainly not happy with where the game is now, where he probably was turn 8.
Yeah. First half went fairly well, and then, that's the thing about Blood Bowl. Like, one slight mistake can end up costing you.
You've got to know he's been trying to one turn all season. Put your stand firm on the line and don't even risk it. Don't give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
The thing I do here immediately is I go hit that dirty player. I hit him with claw. That's the guy I want to go hit with claw right now.
The orc, you're saying?
Yeah, take that line orc. The dirty player lineman is on the line. Hit him now. Don't let him use that bribe.
True, I was going to say, there's no other dirty player.
Yeah, there's no other dirty player on the field.
But yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing about teams with 8 positionals. You've got the 4 Black Orcs, the 4 Blitzers. None of those guys obviously are going on the line in most cases, especially not against Claw. That dirty player Lino. Sorry, dude.
I mean, I get that he's more expendable than, say, the guard stand firm blitzer you didn't put on the line for the one turn score.
Yeah.
But no, he's more valuable. I get it, but I mean, in the short term, you have a bribe and you have one player who can make use of it.
But
really want that +1.
He didn't even foul the entire first half, though.
Yeah, well, he never got a good foul opportunity because
look, Ryan Fitz says every foul opportunity is a good foul opportunity. Ryan Fitz says a lot of things about fouling.
I think he had sold out on, I'm going to knock one of these bulls down and get a chance to knock it down. And it just never
materialized. Well, the Bulls never got close. They kept staying just random-ass places. But yeah. Well, let's see if we can take out that dirty player.
Bulls super excited that he got the weather change he needed.
After he needed it.
Yeah, the game should open up for him here. No, I mean, he's in great shape. The weather's gone. He's got all of his players.
Got his rerolls.
And he's got his ball. It's his half.
He hasn't picked it up yet, but yeah. See, that's our mighty blow, but not our claw. So if that dirty player comes back with the big boot later.
Yeah, I mean, what is he going to hit the troll with claw, which doesn't do you a whole lot of good, really.
It's the best player on the team. One might say it's the Yeti of the orc team.
A whole lot less scary to the dwarves.
I don't know. I think we all know that Yeti was the key to Aste's Norse run a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, Yetis are scary. Trolls are stupid.
That's true. Amon pointing out that the dirty player Hobgoblin is on the bench, as opposed to the rookie down there.
Actually, yeah, I hate that. I don't know why you don't field it. Even if you're not going to use him, he's there as a threat, and it's you may need that stun. Like I've played. I permed a certain Wood Elf Blitzer star and kind of. Now that Baz has gone off trash talking, say I helped ruin his season by a late foul where I really needed a stun.
Yeah.
And got the niggle, but a stun was game money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching the end of that game. Yeah. I mean, Baz had some poor dodge dice if memory serves, but yeah, you had to do what you needed to do.
But no, I mean sometimes a stun to make sure you can go score is all you need, and that dirty player can help you do that.
Yeah, that's how Garth knocked me out of the playoffs one time. It was week 14. I needed to tie or win, and I'm going down to try to score to tie the game late, and I snake a GFI, classic. And then Garp
Yeah.
comes in with a Wood Elf from max distance with GFIs and fouls and gets a stun, and then it's like, well, shit, I can't pick up the ball. And that was that.
But I mean, there's a reason that skill cost you TV, and why you would have it on the bench instead of a guy with no skills at all. I don't get it.
I mean, even I had a dirty
But-
player this season. I think I fouled 5 times with him, in fact.
Yeah.
Someone would chime in, you mean a game? And I said, no.
He said, with his witch.
Yeah.
So no removals, but a good start. Knocked a couple of guys down, and it's what you want out of your first turn, to knock 4 guys on the ground.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson has the ball instead of a Bull Centaur, and we're blitzing with the Minnow instead of like a Bull Centaur. Like, what are the Bulls even doing? I mean, outside of the one turn, obviously, they've just been a huge, really nothing this game.
He just was waiting around and not using them. But yeah, I don't know why you don't carry with Travis Lowe, Strength 5 Blodge, AG4, give him the ball, and make Aste figure out how you're going to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, understandably, like, I don't play Chaos Doors, but like the offense, the Hobgoblins, if they're not carrying, they don't do anything besides foul. So
And this is the dodge Mighty Blow guy is about to get. No, I thought.
we can't reroll that.
Yeah. I think you could.
Not with potential overtime looming at this point.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
He's got the claw guy kind of in trouble. He's going to have to work his way out here.
yeah.
But I mean, if you're New Ziggland, I don't think you care. I think you say, okay, you can have a scrum in the middle of the field while my Bulls go run around the side and score.
Basically just the reverse of what happened in the first half.
Yeah.
I would hope Aste doesn't just let that happen, but that's a big no result there. Because that could have been a nice chain push to get somebody out of trouble.
Yeah, I think he was going to chain push the claw out of trouble, or that was his plan. I don't think you re-roll this. There are
No,
other ways to do
you only
this.
have 3. Like, there's no way. How do you go into a playoff game with 3 rerolls, man? I don't. Oh God.
Oh, this better be a great chain push.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
I better,
reroll
I
for the
better, I
claw
better
guy.
see something on the chain push that's not just he can go make another hit.
Yeah. Eric Ebron better understand we sacrificed a reroll in the second half of a playoff game to save him. He better kill something later in this half.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't go back to my point. Like, I don't know what I'd do with the Hobgoblins if they're not carrying. They just kind of like stand there and hope you don't get
Yeah,
hit.
I mean,
but I don't
he's
know.
still-
I want the ball in a Bull Centaur's hands. That's why you have him.
Ebron is still surrounded by guard. This could help. There we go.
I still think blockers, like Dwarves and Chaos Doors, starting with both block and tackle is just sickening. But
Then you must like Old World Alliance, where they made the dwarf blockers terrible.
I mean, they made everything on that roster terrible. But I was gonna say we hit the dirty player, but now we don't.
Yeah, I don't know why you're hitting the guy with block. He's not your problem. Your problem is that dirty player. If you can get rid of him, just takes 1,000.
Send a Bull
100,
Centaur for an
yeah.
assist. Get our
100K
blocker
inducement.
free.
We're gonna blitz Kristoff here.
Oh yeah, I guess we could go the other way. I'm thinking just move Travis Lewis there, block out with Walter, and get him free a little bit.
Yeah, I think you just show off that you can chain push.
To be fair, I've done that before. I'm like, does this help me at all? No.
It might have actually been good to go ahead and just chain push Ebron free completely, but it's not bad, not terrible.
Well, now this Walter's in no man's land where he's not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah. He's getting the Ebron treatment.
Yeah, the minnow's not going to help you. Which is, something you could say about every minnow.
Every
He's not
minnow
gonna help
ever,
you.
yeah.
Every minnow in a Chaos George game, he's not going to help you.
Okay.
We're going to go that way. We're going to avoid Larry Wilson on the bottom there.
Larry Wilson over there. Nobody knows.
Well, I thought he did a good job of chain pushing, the blockers to the south and kind of creating a nice little way to go. I mean, he really doesn't have to commit yet.
No, there's nothing to threaten the ball, and you got two guys back there. No wizard.
I don't hate that. Don't let him get hit by the frenzy air right there. Save and serve.
Yeah, but then those two guys are out of the play for like 3 turns. Just a rookie blocker, it'll be fine. We're going for the Blodge guy again.
Yeah, I mean, he's really trying to get the claw. He wants to knock that claw down and foul him. He's got,
Why
one
wouldn't you
mission
use
here.
tackle? You pushed him into the tackler for that reason.
Again, because he wants to push him into the dirty player.
Yeah, we could dodge out with it, but now
He gets to do it now. Now he got him.
Show us a better chain push.
+2 on the foul.
Oh, no.
That's not a really good foul.
How would that add to? Oof. Now it's worse.
I don't know. I mean, you got the bribe, so.
I was gonna say we're still
fouling.
fouling. There's like no chance in hell that we're not. Okay, I mean stun's good.
He does get the stun, which is probably all he really wanted. But I mean, now you can start doing the chain pushing to get those blockers free and give them a lot of blocks here.
That was a bad turn by Flicks.
I mean, I would say I don't think he's not having his best game, but I don't think that was a bad turn. I think he did everything he wanted to do there.
Yeah, I mean,
it just didn't work. I mean, he got the stun, which is
still important. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Aste has had many worse turns.
Got a stun, didn't use his bribe.
Is the other game starting? What's in the upcoming message? Yep, Las Vegas and Denver is live.
Full screen.
But yeah, that was a fine turn. We got the blitz. We had 2 follow-up blocks. I thought you would just use the tackle first, but yeah, there was a chain there where you could chain him into the dirty player, and getting the other guy knocked down would give you a better foul, but still got the stun. I remember watching Astaflix when he was Vampires back in the AFC West, played a playoff game against MRT, and Nuffle would just not let him do anything. We're talking like snakes, like 4 turns in a row on anything important. But it's Vampires, so that's to be expected. Do not love following into the troll.
Yeah, did he blitz with the minnow here, maybe? Yeah. Go hit Horde and Roy.
No wonder he keeps trading up in the draft for Minotaurs. He blitzes with them all the time, apparently. Also, Is Aste allowed to have the last name of every single player in his team as Dork? Because it's a little frustrating to figure out who is who sometimes.
Oh, that I don't think that blitz buys you anything. I guess you're dodging the rookie hobgoblin out here.
I remember writing somewhere in the playoff preview that one of these games was going to set back Blood Bowl coaching about a decade, and I have a feeling it was going to be this game. That wasn't a reroll, it was Frenzy Ben.
Yeah.
But it was not a great blitz.
No, I would have brought the minnow down south and blitzed the diving tackle.
Oh no.
Or are we gonna go hit the black orc with the hobgoblin? Stand
Yeah,
up.
I was going to say you have to stand the blocker, and then you're throwing a 2-die
No, it's a
blockless.
2-die.
No,
No, that's not.
it's not
the
great,
worst.
but
It's not great. But, I mean, you've kind of committed yourself to going that way now, and I think your 4 blockers down there are pretty far out of position for that.
so who?
Although the other side of that is, you know, if if you're going to go that way, it kind of takes the dirty player out because you don't want to be gang fouling on the south side if the ball's going north. But the ball didn't move, so he's got time to do whatever he wants here.
It's true.
I think you're getting a gang foul probably now.
Probably
Maybe
right now.
even-
This makes the most sense. Yeah, I was about to ask whose position you like better, and then Aste got 2 stuns, and he might go for a big boot here.
Ooh.
But at the start of the turn, if you can rewind the clock, whose position do you like better here? Simply Wolves because he has the ball?
No, I actually liked Aste's because I think Wolves could have gone south still and had the better position. I didn't like where his blockers were. They're kind of isolated from any kind of help.
Yeah. 4 rerolls to 2, still have a bribe, although Wolves does still have an APO.
Yeah, this is move up 1 and take the brown. Well, I didn't move up 1.
This is a foul. Alright, I mean, that's 3 blockers down. That's, do we send Legion of... Well, I was going to say towards the ball, but apparently we got eyes on a different prize. Dope.
Oh, that kills you. That hurts. Doesn't kill you, but that changes a lot of what was happening here.
Maybe, but that guy's
No, because you
not
can
doing anything.
now block Tippett free. You can hit the well, he's got to stand firm, so you can't really get him free.
Yeah, there's a lot of stand firm in this org team. There's so much stand firm. In fact, you could cover the line of scrimmage and prevent one turn.
you could put 3 guys on the line of scrimmage and prevent a 1 turn. But you can still dodge him out and get to the south and set up something different if you wanted to. That doesn't help you.
No, that's big. But yeah, I thought for sure we'd be sending the blitzer, Evgeny, whatever his name was, the movement 7 guy that's on the ground now. I thought he'd be going back towards the ball.
That is a pretty impressive stunt. That's he can get the minnow to do something useful.
Is the minnow just blitzing the ball carrier? Orc ball carrier, rather.
Yeah.
Gibson. And then we just start going north, and
Yeah. Well,
we're
you
in a
move
pretty good spot.
you move the lonely chaos blocker down there up, and let Aste know that he can foul those 2 guys on the ground all he wants. Yeah.
But softly.
Yeah. And then I think you move the ball column 9 now.
Yeah, you can't keep the ball back. Well, we're gonna keep the ball back there, but I guess if you move the ball up
Actually,
to
yeah,
column 9, then Gibson can come around.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I don't have a problem with doing it after the blitz, but I think after the blitz, when you knock,
Assuming
like
we
the
knock him
direction,
down,
yeah.
which we do.
well, and I would have knocked him away
Towards
from
the
the
middle,
sideline,
yeah.
but I guess you're trying to scare him with frenzy more than anything else. You got to keep working him.
I was gonna say we go up 2 and then bring the ball to column 9 or 10, like you said, but
I do column 9 right above the just so if that blitzer wants to stand up and dodge out, he's got 2 tackle zones instead of 1. Just make that even
True.
less appealing.
Wait, so you're doing column 9, like 2 to the right of the other hobgoblin?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Because that'd be if.
Or I guess you could go all the way to column 10. There's really nothing with that guy knocked down that's safer. But you're just going to keep him in the back. He's waiting for a pass, is what he's doing. He's going to rely on passing the ball to
I
one
was
of
gonna
those
say,
two bulls.
are we taking too long? But then I forgot the 2 bull centaurs are both agility freaks. But I don't know. Once we get Gibson free as a deep safety,
No,
nice.
there's big.
I mean, you're gonna apple that.
Apo this for sure. You want him for your next game that you hope to get to play.
Oh well.
And you're not getting him.
You're not
so.
getting him. AFC East just let out a couple claps. I mean, not that Rel gave a shit because Claw, but that makes Fitz's job and Jeffo's job a lot easier. Strength 4, blodge, claw, guard bullshit. Yeah.
Let me look at the.
Would you have taken the minus MA or the niggle? Probably the niggle, right? Just because the AB9 is so strong.
No, I think I'd take the minus MA.
Okay.
I mean, that's personal preference, but with as much, you're going to see some other guys with Claw Mighty Blow. You're going to see a ton of Mighty Blow. You're going to see a ton of dirty players.
On the flip side, if you do get knocked down now, you just literally can't move.
Well, the
also,
other
2020 rules, the Gark has a point.
2020 rules, niggle doesn't matter, so maybe you take the niggle. If he's thinking 2020 rules, then Season 2 niggles don't affect actual on-field performance. I don't think he re-rolled that.
Well,
he did re-roll that.
He just snaked it. What were we hoping to do, though? He couldn't move very far. We're just trying to set up a block on it.
I think he was just going to blitz that rookie and
then block down Tippett. Yeah. I don't know. This might be a turn where never mind. These bull centaurs are really tied up.
Yeah, the ball's got to go somewhere too. The ball's now under threat.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can get a bull downfield and the safety's on his butt on column 9, but yeah.
I mean, I think it's probably blitzing Travis Lewis free. No, stand firm. Stand firm is killing me every time I look at. I should probably mark these guys at some point. I wasn't planning on jumping in for Bass. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, I generally don't mark if I'm not doing commentary, and I've really half-assed marked this one. I've got like the work blitzers, the bobs, and the bulls, and maybe the strength 4 blockers, but that's about it. Would you believe that I didn't have to mark the Minotaur? Didn't even bother doing a block on the troll either.
A heads up from the other playoff game. You've got a bunch of herd elves already.
Classic. Yeah, I was gonna say blitzing Travis Lewis out is a pretty solid play here. I take it the elves are on defense first, though.
Oh. Yeah, they are. But 4-minute turn is going to come into play again. Is he going to time him out again? He's got,
We're only 2 minutes in.
Yeah, but he's got all of his guys still to move. Like he's, stood up 2 guys.
I mean, this is probably a very critical turn, and dodging away from diving tackle is not how I would have done it. But
yeah, just laughing at the diving tackle.
I mean, that was a 50-50 shot, right? 4+?
Yeah, 4+. I mean, the fact that it works, it's great now, but pretty lucky. Ooh, and a reroll. That's
what the hell are we doing?
That's committed to. I'm scoring now, and I'm not going to wait. That's
Wow.
I guess you're just going to run south with the ball now and make a break for it.
guess.
You do have the Bulls in a much better position. Oh, that's huge. That's
nasty,
big.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong. Maybe the ball doesn't actually have to move here anymore, but I still think I want to. I don't want to. I don't like that positioning on that blocker. That's sloppy. One square higher, and he actually blocks some people off. Right now, there's a big hole in the middle that people can run through.
True. Not that there's people available for the most part, but.
Well, I mean, 3+ dodge is pretty easy. You know, this lineman.
Many a Blood Bowl game has
get
been
through
lost on a 3+ dodge, but yeah.
Yeah, a couple of 3+ dodges to go hit the ball. 1, 2.
You're looking at the lino, I guess. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, this is where I think sending Gibson up top on that dodge really didn't make any sense. You need someone back here because the Bull Centaurs are just so fast that they could get downfield in a hurry, and now you have no one back there. Also,
But
yes,
I mean,
the ball carrier is a blocker, but.
I mean, if I'm the Orcs, do I think I'm going to get another shot at the ball, or
Yes.
does a 1 die POW? 1 in 6.
You have to roll so many dice to get there. I think it's just.
No, you can get there with the dirty player.
Oh yeah. Well, that's even worse. But yeah, I'd say we're taking our tackle Bob, blitzing the lodging chaos blocker, and then we send the lino and the. I think Horde Roy has to go mark the other blocker, and then we block him with the lino and push him away just to free up the lino next turn, because the Bulls are both still like not a great spot.
I think Andre Tippett's dodging out next turn.
I mean Tippett can get out pretty well. Lewis, it's a little harder, but
Lewis, she could blitz out, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, there's no guard nearby, but.
I mean, you stand up. You don't even.
Well, I guess, yeah, you can blitz him out. Well, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He's going to be on the ground. But you still haven't done anything to stop Tippett from. Oh, diving tackle
helps.
Well, and maybe he didn't have diving tackle marked, which is why he took the weird blitz last turn anyway.
What else do you mark on though? I've got 5 BGDT. Are you marking Mighty Blow? Does anybody actually mark Mighty Blow? Because you should be like criminally. What? Okay, I mean, I guess we're stopping Tippett from dodging out, but
yeah, you're stopping him from dodging out, but you don't actually stop the ball carrier from running down the field. Yeah, I mean, this is.
Okay, I mean, we're really banking on Gibson making a game-saving play.
Yeah,
2 turns.
You're going to make him score on turn 7 instead of turn 8, maybe with the blitzer at the top. But that's.
Wow, that other game does not sound like it's going well.
No, 5 L's off the pitch, but they do have kegs and wizards and apos left.
Play for the second half. Got it. He's actually got a fairly deep team. I think he's got 14 to 15 to start, plus he probably got a star or 2. There is a lot of inducements available in that game. Like, what, 600-700?
Yeah, he's got an apo, a bribe, and a babe, and a wizard.
Yeah. No stars?
And a star. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eldril? She's got 2 stars.
Okay. It's probably Eldril and the AV9 one?
Yeah, it's Eldril and Jordell.
Jordell, interesting.
They're hiding in the bottom of the screen. I'm really still trying to pay attention to the one we're supposed to be commentating on.
But they're taking so long, you could watch 2 turns for that game before you get to 1 turn for this game. Also, that game's going very fast based on the number of players available. Blitzing with the minnow. No, if you're going to tag Gibson, force a dodge, but... I would instead. Oh shit! I want to make that a 2-die. I was gonna say we could blitz out with Walter and then go tag Gibson from the bottom, but that is not 2-die. It's gonna be great when all the shit talking we've done about Russell Wilson the past several years, and he's gonna be the guy who threw the completion on the one turn and then scored the game-winning touchdown.
I think the blitz is the you blitz with Tippett on a 1-die, hoping for a push.
Blitzing
So you
out,
can dodge
go
out,
through the back. Yeah.
dodge out and go help. Yeah, I think that's what I try to. That's what I try to do.
Pretty bad.
I think you need to be one further south, right? 1, 2. Yeah, I mean he can mark you with Gibson, which I don't think you want. I mean it's still a 2+. You've got to re-roll, but
yeah, he's got to.
I guess you're. Are you worried the dirty player is going to get free and surf you here? I guess it wouldn't be the dirty player. Dirty player could throw the 1-die and you could blitz out. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
those are still one block.
This is
And I hate that push.
Well, now you free tip it for another 4+ dodge away from diving tackle. So yeah, I think.
Well, I mean, you've got to go up and around instead of you push him to the side. You make the block down.
And now we're getting vanity blocks on random guys.
Yeah, vanity blocks with a unskilled hobgoblin.
Against
as opposed
blocking.
to getting your bulls to the play.
The Bulls have not been near the play the entire game. It has not mattered.
I don't move him. I mean, he's.
Ah, yes, the vital northern flank at midfield when the ball is at the bottom all the way downfield.
Dodge out with the minnow here to see if you can mark Gibson. Right? Why not?
He already did a minnow dodge earlier, and apparently diving tackle just does not matter. So,
I mean, hitting the troll and standing next to the troll both do you no good at all.
and
There's your 4 minutes, so we're not going to get any more turns.
I think it's only the second time memory serves, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it might be the third. I don't think it's 4 though.
The problem with that is if, real life. What?
Yeah,
What?
auto timeout is a horrible idea. Because sometimes you're playing friendly league games, you're playing teaching games,
Well, not just that. Just I'm assuming the regular reason you wouldn't do it is if you had to go pee, someone came to the door, something happened where you need to step away and it's going to take a few minutes. And so if it auto timed you out, that just wouldn't be ideal.
Yeah, and pretty much all NAF tournaments are going to stick with a turn limit if you need it. It's pretty much you get 2 hours to play your game. And if you're taking longer than 4-minute turns, somebody can put you on a clock, which almost never happens. But you can't have unlimited Blood Bowl games, especially. Yeah, that was a really stupid thing to take out of the
Speaking
game.
of stupid things, like why are we putting Gibson in contact and then not threatening the ball?
I mean, I've got to look at his team again to make sure he doesn't have a goblin and think he's gonna take his 1D and he gets.
Oh wow!
I don't know that it matters. It shouldn't. I mean, Tippett's gonna come get the ball now.
Yeah, he could.
Or should
Or
come
he's
get
gonna
the ball.
he's gonna blitz. That's for damn sure. Okay, that was hilarious. I don't know.
Welcome back, guys.
If you're taking more than 4 turns, I don't know.
Well, it
There's
just
been
got
some
interesting.
complicated turns that I've played, but in general, like, come on, dude. Blood Bowl's complicated, but it's not that complicated.
I mean, it may just be the play here may just be go pick up the ball on the 3+ dodge, 3+ pickup.
Yeah, I mean, you have dodge and sure hands, so. Blitz isn't bad. It's a 1 die. Only a skull is bad.
Problem is, are you going to score? Because if you don't score,
Yeah, I think you
Gibson's gonna come
go
over.
pick it up so you can score. You need the 2 GFIs to score too. If you just pick up, if you blitz, you can't score.
Okay.
You get hit again, and probably by the tackle guy.
I mean,
but you can score because you have sprint.
Oh, he does have sprint.
It's just
Yeah,
an extra 2+ without a reroll. Wow. So
we do
a
have
couple
the reroll
2+ without a
available.
reroll versus some 3+ with reroll skills.
I mean, we have the reroll, so if we blitz and get anything but a skull, we can go just pick up the ball into 2, and then GFI a couple times, and you have the reroll for that.
Well, he can actually knock Gibson down here, which would help.
No, you take the 2 die on Gibson because if you knock him down, you're good.
But he's got to get Travis Lewis over there.
Yes, the dynamic
And
Bull Centaur duo.
Hopefully before the
relegated to
4-minute
giving
timer gets
assists.
anywhere close to in play.
God. Why do that when you can just mark the lino?
The only reason I can think of is now he's in the play.
scoring range.
He can score, he can get free and dodge and do whatever.
That's
Oh,
fair.
but gosh, I don't like freeing up that lineman.
He's kind of blocked off right now, but... And now you make sure there's a tackle zone on Gibson. I would probably just dodge.
All right.
3+, 3+, 2+, probably another 2+.
Right. He's gonna blitz. Gets the pal back.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
That's fair. Fair is fair, right?
That's how Blood Bowl works, right? You gotta go.
I stop on it. I stop if I have to use the reroll, but I keep going otherwise.
Yeah, it's probably sound strategy. But yeah, Gibson's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 2+, 2+ for out. Oh no!
You have to stop.
Yeah, stop there. Make Flex roll some dice, and at worst, you've got Travis Lewis right there for saving the day.
Well, and I think you go ahead and dodge, tip it out, and see if you can get there on the 3+.
Yeah, 3-2, come all the way around.
3-2.
You could foul Gibson with the blocker.
Oh.
Huh.
There's your time limit.
Oof.
That is gonna do it, I think.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, Gibson can only
Gibson.
tag, correct? Unless we somehow chain, which we could. We could chain Matt Judon into Gibson and get our shot with the ball.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, good call.
We just got to make sure we get a guard in there, or.
I mean, there's no reason not to bring that black orc over there now.
Yeah, send the blitzer downfield in scoring range. Put a black orc for the assist. Or, no, whatever. So we've got
Now he's got a 3+ to get
3,
out.
2, and a one die on the ball. Yeah.
Easy part's done.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh.
damn. That's brutal.
Hey,
All right. This turn should not take 4 minutes.
what?
The next one might, just out of spite.
No, it could take 12 just out of spite.
Crippled is the wrong word.
Yeah, crippled is one guy is
I guess when you're a bash team, everything is
think of it.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't seem
And,
like they really knew what was coming.
He's the 5 seed. Yeah, if he ends up playing Cleveland, he's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
But
you retire that guy and get a new blocker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, last time we got it all figured out without ever even like having a meeting. So
Does Flex have the players to do it? Should I be paying attention still? There's no stand firm on the other side, to be fair.
I mean, he's got movement 7.
Yeah. He's got
which
frenzy. Does not have
isn't
grab.
an easy way to do it, but
No, it's not. Trust me.
I
Nope.
mean, there's a
Baz, come back. You're too far away. Hello?
he may still be in his meeting, maybe?
No, I think he just walked away. I don't know.
He's too far away to tell if he's talking Blood Bowl.
We believe he has a job. I would hope so.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So yeah, no
Does
stand
he,
firm.
does he know he's in the booth? Or?
No sidestep.
Nope, it sounds like he's still in the meeting, so I'm gonna mute
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So
mute
if
him.
he does like come back, let me know.
Yeah.
Not that there's much time left. Damn, Gark. Yeah, this is how I used to set up for my one-turn defense. I'd have the back line like that, force the most dodges, but apparently that's not how they do it at NAF.
No, the double column things people are doing. I do like this one though, especially if you're worried about your next game. I think the odds of him, he needs a whole lot of good luck to be able to one turn here.
Yeah. I
With
think that
movement 7 and no.
the thing about the double column is it just like forces so many dodges, especially orcs are just AV3. You got the one AG4 guy, but I don't know. Any group that encourages low TV Blood Bowl and like tabletop, like they can't know what they're doing. So to hell with the double column stack. Like, oh yeah, show up and play your rookie whatever. I'm like, I don't want to play rookie anything. Just let me skip to 1500. Play some real games. Okay, so we've got Gibson in the middle. We've got our Frenzy down below. We've got our Frenzy here, so we're going to be pushing Christian Barmore up one and then into the gap in between the two blitzers. Then we're frenzy blitzing him into Gibson for 2 more. And because we are movement 7, we have to get to column 9. Man, sounds like a lot of work.
You need 3 pushes forward.
We do have Juggernaut on the second set of blocks, though. So.
Oh, there's no stand firm, so who cares?
But you can turn the both downs into pushes.
Yeah. Only if you blitz.
Right, but we're probably going to with the second set. Because I don't think you need to blitz anything else. Yeah, so we block with Charles, blitz with Kristoff, and we got Gibson at like column 11 at that point, and then we just block the Hobgoblin a couple times and we pray. We also pray that John Open Your Eyes Dork can do we bother trying to catch this? Oh god. Damn. Maybe that's why you get someone over there just in case. Well, my thought was like you wanted to scatter forward, but no. Aste saying mouse in the wrong spot, and then he doesn't get pushes, so yeah, that it's kind of a good point now. So looks like Wolves is moving on. His Uber Bull Centaur led team lied on everybody but the Bull Centaurs to win this game somehow, so that's a wrap for this AFC game.
Well, just insult to injury with a knockout there at the end.
Classic. All right,
but
that's it.
Good game, both coaches. Man, I think Aste's got to be kicking himself for not putting the stand firm on the line. I think
for sure.
That's where we're going to end.
Yes, sir. All right, it was fun. That's
all right.
Another game down. We've got 1 in progress, and then we've got 1 tomorrow, and Miami T1 is on Thursday, I think. So we'll keep it going.
All right, good job, man.
Thank you, everybody. We'll catch you next time.